All right, y'all. So we back at it again. Start getting here real quick. You have an update. I hope y'all doing good. I'm doing great myself. Y'all come over here and see what we got going on. So, hey, y'all. Before we get started, it's been a blessed week. Last week, it's been a blessed Sabbath, as we call it, Shabbat, and we just really happy right now. We happy. Things get in order. Most High's giving the increase. It's gotta get glory where glory is due. All to the Most High, all time. Seriously, truly. Very, very happy. So, come over here and look at what we got for the year. But, this is the Most High giving the increase right here, y'all. And I got an idea. If y'all set y'all up a hydroponic system, or if you're new to the channel, I'm gonna show y'all how we gonna take these. Cause y'all saw that we went from seed to this right here. Like, look how big this is. This is beautiful. This really is beautiful. The Most High gave the increase for real. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I want to show y'all the update. Look at this lettuce, y'all. Look at this. This is all in house. No sun. Here back up so they can see a little bit better. They can see how big it is. Here's a little remote to it. Give you a little leaf comparison. Like, hopefully y'all can see that on the camera with a real example. But we grew all this stuff from seed, y'all. So, this went from seed to where it's at. And the way we're going to do this is, here, you can back up, look at me now. The way we're going to do this is I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put them in a bigger vat of water. And I'm going to add my little nutrients. And I'm telling y'all this just because y'all want some game on how you would go about doing it. Because, a lot of people grow microgreens, stuff like that. Looks smaller, bushy stuff in here. Not a whole dang crop. But if you want to keep it in the hydroponics and let it grow full term, which you can do, just get you a bigger pot of water or a bucket of water. And mine came with some plant food. I'm pretty sure you can buy these separate as well. Hydroponic plant food, I guarantee you can. And just add what it says to the water and let the plant eat. All it is hydroponic, instead of soil, it's just water, nutrient dense water, and it just eats. And it's grown really fast, really good. And these lights are great too. So the setup we're gonna do, we're not making this too long. If y'all are looking forward to growing indoors, you got all X, Y, and Z problems outside, or you just rather keep a close eye on your crops and you want to start some ceilings indoors, I recommend hydroponics at this point because, look over here, there's nothing wrong with dirt. Like, don't ever think that I'm against dirt. I actually was against hydroponics. I did not believe this was going to work at all. Personally, I did not. But the only difference between this and that is that this has a different light. I got to do some homework on these lights. I don't know if these lights mean any different or whatnot or what have you. But these grew really good. I didn't transplant them probably as soon as I should have. I wasn't trying to create too much of a clutter over here. So I decided to kind of downsize and use what I have with what I've got. So the way I would do this if you do hydroponics at home is I would go ahead and get your stuff up to whatever maturity you decide. Like, this is beyond big enough going into closure. And here's the root system if y'all want to check it out too. Look at that. That's very healthy. Hallelujah. I'm gonna take this. I have a bucket over there, and I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna fill it up with so much water, or some smaller bucket. You just use something that's big enough for you to use. And I'm gonna put this plant food in there, and I'm gonna just let it go full term. It's that simple. Like, you just gotta get creative with what you got. Use your resources. Use what you got. Until you get to where you're trying to go. But hey, look, y'all, for real. The first of I would say the month of January is when I should have my prototype started for my little venture I was telling y'all about, and we super excited to show y'all that. But don't think that me being distant from the channel has been kind of like, where you at? I guess he quit. Nah, I'm still, trust me, I'm still here. Look, we still doing it. We're just doing what we can, what we got right now at the moment. Oh, and I'll also say another benefit to growing hydroponics, growing inside, you ain't gotta worry about pests. You ain't gotta worry about we have a bunch of stray cats in our area, so we ain't gotta worry about them eating our stuff up. Hallelujah. So all the benefits of growing inside, I recommend it. But now I just want to give y'all an update on what you can do, what we're doing, and I'll give y'all an update when I actually make my makeshift hydroponic bucket, and I'm gonna get me a growing light. I'm gonna buy a separate growing light. I meant to mention that earlier, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put it above whatever pot I decide to put it in that's bigger than this right here. So again, just get creative. Like, use your resources. Think outside the box, and let the Most High continue to give you increase. So we gonna be very excited to see this one go full term. I'm gonna tell you something too. I actually tasted some of the I believe it. I didn't label them. I'm very bad about that. You're gonna excuse me on that one. I believe this is lettuce. I believe that's kale, and this is broccoli. I tasted one of the leaves of the broccoli, and it actually tasted really good. It tasted sweet, but it had like a slight bitter taste at the end. And anybody that knows like the traditional kale that you usually buy in the store, it's got like a sweet taste at the end, at the beginning, and it's just super bitter at the end. I recommend buying like sweet kales and stuff like that. If you're gonna grow those, they just taste better to me. And we'll grow those as well. We're gonna wear this hydroponic system all the way out, and we're gonna experiment. We're gonna show y'all what works for us. That hopefully it'll work for you as well. If you've never gotten into it, that's what we're here for, to teach, to show the process of things, how they work, and what's going on. But also, one last little tidbit before we get on out of here, y'all. I'm in the making of making my own fertilizers. I remember I told you about that. Boy, most I've been dropping jewels. I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff. But wait till January, y'all. Yeah, most I've in January. We're gonna have my prototype mix coming in, and then we're gonna have some fertilizer mixes that I intend on putting out there for y'all to use. And you're gonna see why I would actually sell them to y'all or provide them, period. So it's all gonna be at a great affordable price. I just want to see people garden. I just want people to see the passion that I have for it. I know there's somebody else out there that had the same desire, but all these obstacles in your way. Don't worry, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take a major obstacle out of your way. I'm gonna slide y'all something that everybody can get into. Look, I'm super happy. I'm super excited. Y'all know since video 1, if you go back and watch my first video all the way up to now, it's the same energy I've been had. Look, I want y'all to know when y'all come to this channel, it's consistency. Consistency is key. You might have failed 1,000 times or something. You know how many times I didn't kill plants? I didn't kill them more times than my fingers and toes. Then killed them over and over. We didn't kill plenty of things here. Go back and watch my videos. You're going to see we done messed a lot of stuff up. But look, we learn every time. So, y'all stay encouraged for this type of work. And, hey, look, if you're involved with the Most High in your life, hey, look, seek Him first, and all these things that should be added onto you. I believe the only reason why He's growing is because the Father me getting the home in order. And look, this is the fruits of our labor. This is a physical representation of truly the personal testimony of what's been going on in this home. And I might share some of that stuff with y'all later on, for real, of what's going on in the home. So, a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about sharing with y'all. I gotta think on a little bit more, but just things I just kind of might share with y'all. And I ain't afraid of y'all. Y'all I ain't bad people. It's the internet. You know what I'm saying? I think I described that before to y'all before. But I just want things to be in all decency and order. That's all. But hey, with all that being said, y'all, just to recap before we get on out of here. You can grow stuff inside the hydroponics center if you've never used it before. Plant food, A and B. They gave me in my package, and they'll probably give you something very similar. I explained how to work the hydroponic system before in previous shorts. Go check those out. But when they outgrow their enclosure, put them in a separate container, fill them up with some plant food, and buy you a growing light, separate growing light, and just put it over it and let it do its thing. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all that setup when we get it. Should be sometime, probably Wednesday. I'll drop that video for Wednesday or Thursday, maybe towards the end of this week. Most I will. So we'll get that out for y'all. I'll show y'all what's going on. But I like to get on here and speak to y'all, talk to y'all. Hey, but for real, y'all, look, hit up the comment section, y'all watching. Hit up the comment section for real. Let me know what's going on. Like, let's communicate. Let's create this ecosystem, if you will, this garden community, I dare say garden economy, one to another. Let's reach out. If you got some tips, share them. And as I always say, what were y'all growing this winter? I know we finna go into January and February, and then we're gonna go into March and the spring. What y'all got going on? I want to know too. So I'm showing y'all what I got going on. If y'all continue to come by and watch what we got going on, hey, share with me too. And I'm gonna get on that community post for y'all. I'm gonna post more stuff on there for y'all as well. But y'all excuse me, I've been gone for a little while. We've been putting a lot of work in a lot of other areas of life. Gardening is what this channel is about. As I told y'all before, we're gonna branch out to quite a few other different things. Oh, and as well, if y'all didn't notice, look at the profile pic, look at the banner. My son created that, so hallelujah for that. So the channel revamp is here, but it's not fully complete. Gonna get an intro going, and I'm gonna get an outro. It's just a working process. But with all that being said, the house of shoes out, y'all.